Hi Team Emani, it's me Emani and you're watching Love from E to U. So today I want to tell you a story. It's a true story and I'm not really sure what you believe in, but I just think that it's a fascinating story that I have to share with you. So I do this modeling gig and I'm not a model by any means, but I do this gig um, and it's to be a dark angel, which was really cool. I'll post those pictures soon. But I only did it not because we got paid compensation, but because we were going to be paid with free headshots. Mm. For those who live in Los Angeles, you know that those can be really pricey. So I was really excited about this. This is what I needed in my life right now, right? So, anyways, I go and I get the phone call that this is going to happen. This is going to happen tomorrow at 12 o'clock, right? And I'm in the gym and I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, I could do this. I could see this happening, but I need teeth whitener, right? I mean, I can't take headshots and have coffee stained teeth. Everybody knows I'm a coffee drinker. So I go to Walgreens and I buy teeth whitener. I've only got $10, okay, until I get paid. So I spent my last $10 on teeth whitener, and it's the mouth guard teeth whitener, that looks like the football mouth guard, and you put it in your mouth, and you're supposed to squeeze the gel in there, and the gel is supposed to look like gel. But when I squeeze it, it comes out like water. So, of course, whose life is this? Mine. I buy the only teeth whitener in Walgreens that's expired, right? Wasted my money. So I'm mad. I have to go to sleep because by then it's like 11:30 at night. And I go to sleep. I get my clothes together. I go to the photo shoot the next day, and I'm coming up the stairs just, pulling this bag full of clothes and shoes and hot and sweaty and, looking a crazy mess. But they're going to do my hair and makeup when I get there, so I'm fine, right? I get there. I get to the little intercom and I buzz it. When I got there, it was 11:53. I'm supposed to be there at 12. So I'm thinking, right? At least I got here on time. So I wait. And I wait. And I wait some more. And then the guy finally comes to the door and I'm like, oh, great, I'm here. And he goes, excuse me, what time is it? And I said, well, when I got here it was 11:53, but now it's 12:03. And he goes, well, what I said, if you're late, then you're probably not going to be able to get your headshots done. So I'm pissed, right? But I'm like, I'm not going to burn my bridges. I'm not going to cuss him out, right? Tell him where to stick all kinds of shit. I'm not going to do it. So I walk away. Take that big ass bag right back down those steps and get back in my car, and I am livid. I mean, you have to understand that there was so much going on in my life at the time. Whatever, this was just like the icing on the cake. I was so mad. So I finally get back to my house and I sit down on my couch or whatever, and I'm pissed. Like, I couldn't even believe that I couldn't get my free headshots. And then finally, after just being upset and, on the verge of tears and feeling like I'm going to cry, I just sat there and I said, you know what? This is not my problem. It's not my problem anymore. This is God's problem, right? So I gave it to him and I said, you fix it. Fix this. I was not having it. It was what it was. Whatever. God will work it out. There's nothing I could do about it now. So I go to work the next day, and this amazing girl that I work with, she comes up to me and she asks me, so how did the headshots go? And I'm like, okay, let me tell you, right? So I tell her the whole story, and she's like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. Then she says, hey, you know, my sister's in town. She's from New York, and she's a photographer. She could do your headshots. And she gets on the phone, and she calls her right away. She talks to her sister for a while, and then she hangs up, and she says she'll do it for free. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I went from not getting the free headshots to all of a sudden getting free headshots from a photographer from New York. So this was a really big deal, right? So excited. I was in such a good mood that you could have asked me for anything at that time. This guy calls into my job to speak to me, and he's like, hey, I lost my gift card. Can you reprint my gift card? And I'm like, well, I mean, normally we don't do that. But you know what? For you, I'm going to do it. I was just in a good mood. And he's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And so appreciative. And then he asked me, are you working tomorrow? And I'm like, tomorrow? Yeah. He asked me what time, and I told him 9 o'clock. And he said, great, I want to come by. I just want to drop off a token of appreciation. Thank you so much for helping me. And I'm like, all right. I'm thinking he's going to give me like $20 or whatever, some sort of tip. I don't know. I don't know what I thought it would be. So I leave, I go home, I come back, and I come into work. And I'm walking into work, and the girl at the front desk, she goes, hey, Emani. And I'm like, what's up? And she's like, some guy left this for you. And you know what it was? I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, this is perfect. And she had like this look of disgust on her face, like, why would somebody drop this off as a gift? And anyways, I went back to my office and I started crying, and I was like, I see you. He dropped off a gift bag for me. He just so happened to be a dentist. He dropped off a gift bag, and it had a toothbrush, some toothpaste, teeth whitener, and some oral like gel stuff, and like all these little goodies in this basket. I was just so, I was so taken back, and I just really wanted to share my story with you guys. And I'm not really sure what it is that you do believe in, if you believe in God or if you believe in the universe or just some sort of power greater than yourself. But I tell you, when you start paying attention, God can be very, very obvious. So I apologize to him. Um, and I went home and I thanked him gratefully. Um, he took 3 days and he fixed my problem. The exact problem that I had. Amazing. It was truly amazing. So, anyways, leave comments down below if you'd like. I'd love to hear your stories if you have anything like that that's happened in your life. Um, I would really like to hear about it. So go ahead and down below leave a comment and let me know if you've had any amazing, obvious stories of God's presence in your life. Take care.